Okay, boxing fans, let's get ready to rock and roll now. We have the bad boy of boxing, Rudy Lovato. Rudy will be stepping into the ring to face Ricardo Galvan. In fact, let's get Rudy over here. Hang on just a second. He likes to wave at the camera, so we're going to get him over here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Rudy, how you doing tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Okay, you're stepping into the ring with Ricardo Galvan from Juarez, Mexico. What do you know about Ricardo?
Not too much. I've seen him fight one time. That was at Charles and Anaya stopped him in the first round. So I'm really not worried about it, but you know, I can't underestimate the guy and just, you know, just take my time, get in there and have some fun, get a workout in.
Okay, now this bout's scheduled for 4 rounds, and we know that you're a 10-round class fighter. What's the deal on that?
Nah, you know, I just wanted to stay busy, and you know, taking a pay cut and dropping down to 4 rounds, you know, I really shouldn't do it, but it's only, you know, for me to stay busy and keep active. And you know, I had an opportunity to get out here again, get a little bit more exposure, so you know, I took it. You know, I've been in the spotlight before, you know. Yeah,
like your last fight.
Yeah, so I'll be there again, so I'm not worried about it.
Okay, so just staying busy, and you like to get into the ring and stay active in the ring. I guess it's better than training and all that, right?
Not, you know, I'd rather be here.
Okay. Well, anything you want to say to the people of Albuquerque before you step into the ring with Ricardo Galvan?
Just wish y'all were here and support us. You know, we'll be back home in September. We'll be headlining a card out there on, I believe September 16th, and come out and support me on that one. I'll be the man again on that. And you know,
before we go, there's a guy out there I think that you've been chasing, trying to get into the ring. What's his name? Chris Linson.
Chris Linson.
You want a piece of Linson?
Oh, you know, I think time is you know, I think it's time enough, you know, to stop talking and start fighting. You know, he's been putting in the papers that there ain't nobody here in town or in the state that wants to fight him. Everybody's afraid of him. You know, we called his bluff. You know, my manager and new promoter, Danny Frescas and Mike Adams, we sat down, we signed contract, we put the contract in front of his face, and they said they didn't want nothing to do with us, but yet they're saying everybody here in town is afraid to fight him. You know, it's at the point now where I'll fight him at 147 just to shut him up and knock him out. Okay, you know, so the way Johnny beat Danny ain't nothing compared to what I'll do to Chris Linson. I'll do it the same way, but I'll knock him out.
Whew, there you go, the bad boy calling for Chris Linson. Maybe you'll get him into the ring sometime. I want to be at ringside for that one.
He'll be here, so I won't be pointing at him tonight when I'm playing.
Okay, there you go. So that's Rudy the Bad Boy Lovato. He's going to put on a little show tonight for somebody at ringside. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rudy. Thanks so much, man. Good luck tonight. Rudy Lovato. And now let's go to the action. Let's see Rudy in action here against Ricardo Galvan here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour.
Introducing first out of the blue corner. He's wearing the all-black trunks with a white trim. He has a professional record of 1 win, 2 losses with 1 draw. He weighed in at an even 150 pounds. He hails from Juarez, Mexico, Ricardo Galvan. His opponent, wearing the white trunks with the black checker trim. He hails from Albuquerque, New Mexico. He has a professional
right, boxing fans, the bell sounds for round one. We're underway. 4-rounders scheduled. Welterweights. Rudy, the bad boy Lovato, in the black and white squares on his trunks. His opponent is Ricardo Bam Bam Galvan in the black trunks with the white stripe down the side. This bout scheduled for 4 rounds. Rudy, bad boy Lovato, a man on a mission. He's made kind of a comeback. He kind of disappeared from boxing for a while, the local scene. He's come back strong and running off a string of impressive victories. His most impressive victory to date against Tommy Eaglin out of St. Petersburg, Florida. You may have caught that fight here on the 8-count boxing hour some time back. It was a tremendous 10-round victory in the main event for Rudy Lovato. And it was just a most impressive victory against the man with a record of 15-3. I believe it was 9 or 10 knockouts for Tommy Eaglin, the big power puncher out of St. Petersburg. But Rudy Lovato, with a masterful boxing performance, took that one, and he's right back in action again here. Boxing coming to you from Las Vegas, New Mexico. We're at the Mars Gymnasium here on the campus of Robertson High School in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Dan Cisneros at ringside. Again, you're watching the 8-count boxing hour here on Community Cable Channel 27, only in Albuquerque. And right now you can see Rudy Lovato with that straight-up style, kind of that, well, not quite as similar to Oscar De La Hoya, but Oscar has been called a straight-up type boxer, and you can see the straight-up boxing style of Albuquerque's Rudy Bad Boy Lovato. His opponent, Ricardo Galvan, only 4 fights as a professional, but he's given some tough tests to some local fighters here, so Rudy Lovato wants to see what he can do. Stay busy, as you saw in the opening. Rudy Lovato, a 10-round class fighter, taking this 4-rounder here on the undercard of David Santos and Kiki Valenzuela. Rudy Lovato, really more of a pressure fighter, but in his last fight he showed that if he is pressed, he'll go to the stick and move style. He did it very well, very effectively, taking a page out of Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson and taming the big power puncher Tommy Eaglin. And right now there's a good right hand from Lovato as Galvan tried to swing that left hand in there and connect, but Rudy was ready for him with the counter shot. Rudy Lovato, but keeping his left hand low, kind of that Kronk gymnasium style. There you see the quick hands of Lovato, the quick left hand, moving in on his opponent, Ricardo Galvan. We're just underway to round 1. Bout scheduled for 4. These are welterweights. Ricardo Galvan is a pretty good hitter, just a basic straight-ahead boxing style. Right now you see Lovato go to work with both hands. The hand speed edge definitely in favor of Rudy Lovato from Albuquerque. Again, Rudy Lovato in the black and white checkered trunks, and the black trunks with the white stripe is Ricardo Galvan from Mexico. And that ends the first round.
Hi everybody, I'm ring announcer Michael Buffer. Get ready to rumble with the 8-count boxing hour on Channel 27.
Back to the action here on the 8-count boxing hour. Rudy Lovato and Ricardo Galvan. A pretty good opening round for Rudy Lovato. I gave him that one, 10-9. 3 rounds to go now in this bout, scheduled for 4. These are welterweights. Rudy Lovato, one of the favorites of the 8-count boxing hour. He's appeared many times on this program. His opponent, Ricardo Galvan, also seen here a few times. Lovato now continuing to press, kind of that in and out style, working with that left hand over time. There he brings the right hand to the forehead of Galvan, and now he just comes back with some nice jabs. Keeping Ricardo Galvan off balance, retreating. Rudy Lovato imposing his will on this man, Ricardo Galvan from Mexico. Rudy Lovato is hot on the trail of Santa Fe, New Mexico's Chris Linson Jr., the unbeaten sensation out of Santa Fe. And Rudy Lovato has been chasing that man, trying to get a match signed. He claims that he presented a written contract and that Linson would not take the fight. We'll see. I know both sides are working on that one, and we hope they can get that fight put together. It should be a dynamite fight, hopefully taking place in Albuquerque. Again, you see Rudy Lovato working with the jab now. Ricardo Galvan trying to circle, trying to stay outside of his opponent, Rudy Lovato. Now you see Rudy with some nice body shots to Galvan. And Galvan lowers his head and tries to answer. Rudy Lovato just too quick for this man. Rudy just staying calm here, getting a good workout so far. Jumps in with the right hand. Now he answers back with a counter right to the body, and Galvan misses with a sweeping left hook. Again, he misses with that left hook. He's trying to catch Rudy coming in, but Lovato's more than ready for him. Again, Lovato with a good mixed attack, going to the head, coming back down to the body. And again, Galvan trying to reach in, and he's getting caught by Lovato. Lovato just too much for him, at least to this point. We're almost through the second round. Again, the fast-handed work of Rudy Lovato. Rudy looking pretty sharp here. He's staying calm. Definitely feeling that he's the man in control of this bout. Boxing coming to you from Las Vegas, New Mexico, here at Robertson High School, the Mars Gymnasium. Referee Russell Mota doing a nice job there, not really having to get involved too much here. And you see Judge Levi Martinez looking on, and that ends round 2. Round 3 underway. Dan Cisneros at ringside. You're watching the 8-count boxing hour. Boxing coming to you from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Rudy Lovato and Ricardo Galvan hooked up in a good one here. So far, it's been all Lovato, 2 rounds to none in my book. And again, you see Rudy Lovato stepping on the gas, putting on the pressure. Galvan has not been too successful at his counter-punching style against the crafty Rudy Lovato. Again, you see Rudy working with the jab right hand. That's his favorite combination. He comes in with that behind that jab and then lets the right hand fly. There's a good body shot by Lovato, right hand to the body. Ricardo Galvan now starting to show a little bit of wear and tear from this patient pressure attack of Rudy Lovato. There was a right hand getting in now from Galvan. Again, Lovato with a up and down attack, going to the head, coming back to the body, mixing it up well, keeping Ricardo Galvan off balance. He's not sure what Rudy's going to shoot at next. There again, you see Rudy with the combination of the body, comes back to the head. Not a lot of power in those shots, but Rudy seems content to just get a good work here and score heavily on Galvan, and now Rudy Lovato with another good body attack. Lovato fighting in flurries here. And it's, again, working real nice. This is the way he fought against Tommy Eaglin, winning just about every round. He nearly shut out the very powerful Tommy Eaglin. Some people say it was an upset, but if you ask Rudy, I think he expected to win that one all the way, and he sure looked like he was the man in command. And he looks that way tonight again. There he goes again, digging the left hand to the body. Rudy Lovato mixing it up nicely now, just pushing Galvan back into the ropes, and all Ricardo can do is hold on. Referee Russell Mota restarts these guys, and the scoring is definitely all Rudy Lovato to this point. As we said earlier, Rudy Lovato would love a shot at Chris Linson Jr., the unbeaten welterweight out of Santa Fe, New Mexico. Rudy Lovato would like to carry the banner for Albuquerque and step in there and take a shot at Linson. We'll see. Again, Galvan comes up short, and Rudy Lovato opens up with a barrage. And Galvan gets out of dodge here. And he's back against the ropes, and Rudy opens up with a body attack, and Galvan misses with that right hand, the overhand right. Ricardo Galvan, he's game, but he just doesn't have the tools to go against Rudy Lovato. Again, Lovato just picking this man apart. Rudy, the original bad boy Lovato out of Albuquerque, putting on a clinic here in the third round. Almost looking as if he's just having fun here. And that ends the third round. We'll be back. Back to the action now. Round 4. Dan Cisneros at ringside here at Las Vegas, New Mexico, bringing you the action of New Mexico boxer Rudy Lovato taking on Ricardo Galvan from Mexico. And now Galvan tries to lower his head and throw that overhand right. Got a piece of Lovato's chin, and now Rudy opens up with his attack. He says, "You may have scored on me, but I'm going to get it all back and some," and he sure does, as he scores about 3 or 4 shots there in another flurry. And again, he comes forward with the pressure, putting the pressure on Ricardo Galvan. Galvan's been in retreat all night. Every once in a while, he'll stop and throw an overhand right, but Rudy Lovato is just more than ready for it. Galvan on our card here definitely going to need a knockout to win this one here in the 4th and final round. Again, Rudy Lovato digging to the body. Galvan ties him up. Again, Rudy Lovato now with a right hand to the body, and Galvan is just retreating. He looks like he's just about ready to go. Ricardo Galvan taking a lot of punishment in this 4-round fight. Look at him. He just kind of falls against the rope. Almost a hopeless, desperate look on his face. Ooh, Lovato with a nice overhand right there. And Galvan is really starting to show some wear and tear. He's just getting chewed up by Lovato.
He's looking for a place to fall, Rudy. Come on, baby, take him out.
Lovato working on that body of Galvan, and that's hurting him. There's a left hand to the chin now. Galvan just about ready to go. Rudy is just terrorizing this man. There's a nice left hand to the body again. Oh, and Lovato just misses with that uppercut, looking to put this man away here. Ricardo Galvan has nowhere to hide here against Rudy Lovato. Everywhere he looks, punches coming. There's an uppercut from Lovato. All Galvan can do now is just cover up and try to survive. He doesn't want to be stopped in this one. And Lovato almost mercifully just steady pressure. Doesn't seem to be loading up here. Rudy Lovato and Ricardo Galvan here on the 8-Count Boxing Hour, coming to you from Las Vegas, New Mexico. Dan Cisneros at ringside. And we're looking up into the ring and seeing just a one-sided battle here. Rudy Lovato totally in command of this one. And I think he's sending a message to Chris Linson. And Galvan just tries to lean in on Lovato just to get him off, and that ends the bout. So we'll go up to the ring announcer Mike Adams and make it official on this one.
We have a unanimous decision. Judge Gan Cisneros scores the bout 40-36. Judge William Gan scores the bout 40-36. And Judge Levi Martinez scores the bout 40-36. For your winner, the original bad boy, RUDY Sangre Hogan, are you ready to play? Get your nacho folks, your ice cold sodas, ice cream, donuts, candies, everything you can think about. Treat yourself to the snack bar on the second tier.
Go ahead. Hi, I'm Al Bernstein, and you're watching the 8-Count Boxing Hour.